Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am recording with a potato, so we're gonna push through regardless, and we're gonna talk about Faces of Death. I just got out of watching that movie. I'm kind of living for this 2000s look. It kind of, with my eyeliner, it makes me look a little evil though. It makes me look a little bit ready or not, a little bit conjuring. But anyway, Faces of Death was actually a really good, fun time. It had more of a vibe and aura of its own that I kind of really appreciated, especially in the first half of the movie. It actually had me really gripped. It felt very, very snuff film adjacent. It was showing things that, like, the way it was presented, the way this main character is a content moderator who is either flagging or approving content to go on social media. That's what really got me about the movie. The fear factor, at least, is that there's real things to fear in the world that actually get under my skin. I don't need the supernatural. It doesn't get to me as much as the natural here and on the material plane that we exist in on. It presents the main character as someone you root for and you're empathetic towards, in that I related to her sense of frustration in the system, in the corporate system, in corporate protocol, in the yellow tape, and wanting to do something, that is helpful and right and that you feel strongly about, but you're not listened to due to the fact that it will make certain people look bad. It will, attract the wrong kind of attention. And this movie deals a lot with the matter of attention. It's quite heavy-handed with it at a certain point. We do get, the stereotypical villain monologue in the third act, and that kind of Dacre Montgomery is great as the villain, by the way, as the serial killer in this movie. Very attractive man, but yeah, it's about the attention economy. Very like Jill from Scream 4 type energy. Which I went into this movie blind, and I wasn't expecting that, actually. I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know what relationship Dacre Montgomery and Barbie Ferreira had going into it. So speaking of Barbie Ferreira, Euphoria adjacent, type B, she was great. Loved her. Want to see her in more stuff. She really hams it up at the end, but she sells the frustration, the fear, the a wide spectrum of distressing emotions she sells. And the movie does a great job of bringing in side characters that are both really entertaining and some are likable and some are likable not because they themselves are likable people. There's a cameo in this movie by a certain pop star.
What?
That I was not expecting, and that elicited an audible gasp from me. And I was sad that her role was so small. But still, it was nice to see a brat in the movie. Wink, wink. If you know who it is, you know who it is. Anyway, these side characters, they get brought in a way that you feel like they're real enough people, and even though they're fodder for horror movie material, it still hurts to see it presented in this way of like, people are crazy enough to do these things. We've all stumbled upon, especially lately, really awful material online, and we've seen things we can't unsee. And this movie is very much, it felt very meta / commentary about
the times, and
again, things that actually scare me. This has a fear factor of like online exposure, people being able to like track your basically anything, find anything about you because we put ourselves online. The dangers of doing so, the dangers of chasing online trends, the consequences that come even when you're, it's sad because especially when you're young and you don't think about, you don't have that foresight, that forethought yet. It's really, that's the real tragedy is the generation of people I'm seeing, they're being chewed up in a way, their minds are, in a way they don't even realize. They're like, it's kind of like that Good Luck have fun, don't die type beat of like, you know, the zombification of people. But also the weaponization of their attention and the way they get kind of played for, oh sorry, I'm covering the light, not even realizing the way they get played, you know, we get played as the consumers, you know. We're not being charged to use TikTok, but it comes with a hidden cost, both literally in the actual ads that are sold, our data that is sold, but also the hidden cost of like our minds. Anyway, Faces of Death. I didn't know that was a real movie. I thought that was a fictional movie made up for this movie, but no, it turns out it's an actual snuff mockumentary akin to Cannibal Holocaust from like the 70s/80s. And I don't care if it was... I googled it and that said it was only 60% fake, and a lot of it said that wasn't fake was animal stuff, and I covered my eyes for anything involving the clips, especially the animals in that movie. It was showing really brutal stuff in this movie. Oh my gosh, you guys, the score for this movie, the soundtrack, chef's kiss. It's kind of like if It Follows and Stranger Things mated and had a child. There's a lot I liked about this movie, to be quite honest. A lot of what they did with what they had, like as far as budget and like setting and like making the most of the spaces and the actors that they had. I thought it was really great. I don't know why it's suddenly darker in here. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. Go see Faces of Death, and yeah. Catch y'all on the next one. Is the camera quality bad, or is it just really smudged? I'm gonna clean it off. We'll hope for the best.